Here we are in front of the English Language Institute, and here is where English classes as well as SAT and TOEFL are held for the community as well as prospective AUBG students. Now, since the SAT is optional at AUBG, students will be able to pick whether or not they will be needing the preparation. Therefore, if they decide not to, they will be taking intensive English writing courses. The director of the English Language Institute, where SAT classes are held, shared her opinion on the SAT being optional.
I'm not against it if this will bring more students to the university, and obviously it will. The Step 3 students in the spring 2015 will be working on a new program preparing English, top-level English, TOEFL and writing, because it turns out that when students leave ELI, their writing skills are very poor. So we're going to prepare them in writing so that they will be ready to start working as a full-blooded students in AUBG. Writing will be the substitute for SAT.
Students at both AUBG and ELI share their insight into the optional exam.
Timing is really good for us. From far as I know, they won't give any scholarships if you don't take it. It's kind of a mandatory thing.
The SAT is, I think that it just puts a label on a person and they define you by number, and not everyone is good at taking tests. The whole grading system of the SAT is not fair. I've had to submit my GPA, my transcripts, and an essay. I did not submit an SAT score to this school.
An interview, admissions points, and a weighted TOEFL as well as high school GPA are what is required to deduce whether or not a prospective student will be accepted at AUBG.
I personally believe this is going to be a lot better for the students because, again, in this part of the world, the SAT is an unknown. The interview is going to be part of the process. We also are thinking of introducing a video portfolio as part of the application process. For example, we can ask the applicants to submit a video for 2 minutes. Even people who do not have the SAT will have a chance to get a full scholarship. The number of full scholarships will be less than it used to be in the past. The idea behind it is to have the money distributed to more people. Even for those that are applying by March 1st, we have a guaranteed waiver of 10% for the 4 years, plus 10% for the first year. It will not be easier to get accepted. It will be easier to apply.
There are opposing opinions on if the SAT is needed, but with time, this change will prove to be effective or not. Reporting for The Bubble, I'm Heidi Pullard.